Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Psycho Pass reaction video. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, last episode, I went on a whole mental roller coaster, going from thinking this character needs to get a new job to actually kind of understanding that maybe this is a job they should be in because they're the only person with the brains to actually help people in this job, and maybe they're going to help it, even though I wouldn't want to. It was a whole rabbit hole, right? Go watch the last reaction. Anyway, like, subscribe, streamed on Twitch, upload on Patreon, and let's just keep going, man. Let's just keep going down this rabbit hole. Psycho Pass episode 3. Wow, look at this guy kicking that bag's ass. At the ground, nothing safe. Luke underwent his own character development. What do you reckon he's drinking? No, I was going to say apple juice, but he just put it on his head. It'd be really weird to pour apple juice on your head. Does this guy know that the camera is on him right now? He's acting way too cool to not know. If he winks at the camera right now, I swear to God. Ah, he 100% knows. He knows! He knows. And it feels very obvious that clearly this guy's had, like... Remember earlier I said, like, the reason she did the job is because I presumed it was, like, a family member of someone who died? There you go. Now we found the guy who clearly a family member or someone has died. Some people are just naturally cool. I know! I know, look at me! Exactly. Living proof. Oh, I didn't realize these two were gonna do a job together. I thought this guy was just like a boss. Just gonna order around like the crazy guy in a police movie. What is that fucking car?
たったそれだけの人数で毎月1000台以上のドローンを評価検証するとなればフルタイムシフトを組むしかない。検査前のドローンに誤作動を誘発するプログラムを仕込めば事故を装った犯行は十分に可能だ。
I really like the format so far. I love that every episode so far has like a random crime story that we're being a part of and being involved in, and we're sort of going on these random sort of stories. I'm really liking that. It feels like the TV shows I love. You know, it's got like an X-Files-y, Burn Notice, freaking like CSI, you know, like that kind of TV show. Supernatural even. It's got that kind of formula. And I very, very, very much like that kind of formula.
殺人の可能性もある。
でもたった50人しかいない環境なら全員の犯罪係数をチェックすれば。
Yeah, it's like, here's this crime, here's this story, and this episode, it's time for us to go on it.
ギノザ監視官。
なんだ。
Which I like.
私、
That's a good
執行
formula.
官のみんなとうまくやっていけそうな気がします。
But one of them literally said he doesn't like you.
君が愚か者でないことを祈ろう。
ようこそ刑事さん。
現場を見せていただきます。
もちろん案内しましょう。ここでは組み上がったドローンの試運転を兼ねた安全点検を行っています。他の工程はすべて機械任せですが。
It's very nicely animated.
今も昔も人間の手でやるしかない。
What a cool world they've managed to create here as well.
実際ここは外と違ってストレスケアの手段が乏しい。ネットに接続できないので娯楽の手段も限られていますし。
オフラインなんですか、ここ。
回線そのものが設置されていませんし、ハッキング対策としては最も効率の高い保安体制です。
ゾッとするね。
Actually kind of makes sense. I mean, they're literally dealing with drones, you know, like these things are incredibly dangerous. So to have security measures like that in place, I guess it makes sense. But obviously in a world where they're measured people's personalities and like stress, I guess is the easiest word to use, then it does just make it hazardous, right?
すっげえ。
被害者塩山さん、誰かに恨みを買うようなことは
ありませんよ。優秀なスタッフでした。特にサイコパスにも問題なし。
You know, it's gonna be really cool. Oh, I just saw something really cool. Has anyone ever seen the TV show Lie to Me? In the TV show Lie to Me, there's an episode where they meet someone. Basically, this guy can read people. There's an episode where he meets someone he can't read. And I was literally just thinking, this is my exact train of thought. I was like, oh man, the show kind of reminds me a little bit of Lie to Me. And I was like, oh yeah, remember that Lie to Me episode? And I was like, oh, it kind of works like the gun. The guy's like a human version of that gun. And then I was like, I wonder if there's going to be an episode where the gun can't detect an obvious psycho. That would be very fucking interesting.
やはり事故ですよ。
Like, you can't pull the trigger on an obvious nut job.
さすがに多すぎやしませんかね。
先ほども申し上げた通り、
And there's
危
like
険の
no
多い
way of
現場
doing
なの
it.
です。
What do you do then?
管理体制につい
We're
ての
supposed to
批
listen
判
to
であ
the
れば
gun, right?
承り
What do
ま
you
す
do
が、
then?
そちらはしかるべき筋を通してお願いしたいです。
Or the opposite, someone who's clearly innocent.
メモリーが予備を含めて吹っ飛んでるらしい。あまり期待しない方がいいだろう。一旦車に戻ってこいつを本部に転送してくれ。俺はゴーダ主任ともう少し話がある。
Have you met this chief?
わかりました。
Yeah. I always love a good police chief in a TV show. You know, they're always very yelly and very like wanting results and shit, you know? And they talk about the mayor fucking him over and stuff.
定期診断の詳細値と常設スキャナーによる色素判定の記録です。
お預かりします。
確認していただければわかることですが、継続的に規定値を逸脱している職員は一人もいません。
それはこちらのデータをしびれシステムで分析してみるまでわかりません。相応の時間がかかります。だが、より簡単に調べる方法もある。一度すべての職員を電波暗室の外に出し、こちらの機材でチェックさせてください。
しかし、それではこちらの業務に支障をきたす。
ことは人命に関わる問題ですよ。
This guy looks a bit angry.
岩山君の一件が殺人事件であるという証拠を提出してくだされば、もちろん当方も協力します。
Do they have a choice? Isn't this like a police officer asking? Do they have a choice to like say, you're playing Phasmo? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you know, he is well sus. I agree. Like,
こちらの業務を阻害してまで職員の取り調べを行うのであれば、まずは経済省を通して業務計画の変更手続きをお願いします。
point the gun at this dude.
今頃信近ここの主任相手に腹芸の真っ最中だろうさ。何になこった。
どういうことですか？
あかねちゃんも資料見たっしょ。ここってば経済省管轄の官営なんよ。お役所は縄張りの利益を守ろうとするからね。余計なちょっかい出されて工場の生産効率を落としたくはないよね。
人の命が失われたのに。
だからこそ向こうは一国。
I will say, this anime does an incredible job at giving you the answer. But the problem with a lot of shows is they like giving you the air of mystery, which is great. You should definitely do that. Mystery is cool. But you need to make sure you do it right. Because if you give someone the air of mystery and you make that linger on for too long, then that question can kind of just dominate your like viewing experience. And you don't need to do it with small things. So like this, immediate answer. Why she signed up for the job. It was bugging me because she seems so out of place. Immediate answer. I'm liking that. I'm liking that it's giving me those answers, which making me just understand the character's motives and decisions, and I can just move on from it.
自己死で決着をつけたいんだ。
So far, I will say Psychopass is fucking so well written.
さてどうだかな。
I'll go like, why is this character doing this? And then it will just tell me.
サイマティックスキャンのデータをもとに精神構造を割り出し、職業適性やら犯罪係数まで診断するとなれば、シビラシステムによる解析が必要になる。だから銃口を向けた途端、タイムラグなしで相手の心を丸裸にできるのさ。ところが。
Does pointing a gun not like immediately change their points anyway?
ユーザー認証、常森茜監視官、使用許諾確認、通信エラー、システムとのリンクを。
Oh.
そうなるとドミネーターは鉄くずも同然だ。文鎮の代わりにしかならん。
本当のところどうなんでしょう。
自己死の可能性ってか。は笑わないようにするのが大変だった。
ですよね。
殺しだよ、殺し。
動機は何でしょうね。
仏のありさまから直感で言わせてもらえば怨恨だな。
Yeah, but haven't 3 people died? So every single time it was a grudge? 3 grudges?
今日日ネットに接続できない環境で缶詰とはね。
The thing is, do you remember he spotted the other guy even without knowing? So maybe they're going to linger around to see if they can just do it with their classic, you know, detective intuition. It's not like they need the guns. Maybe they can figure out who it is without it, you know? The only problem is if they do they need some kind of proof? They have no way of measuring the person, even if they think they found the person, right?
どんな場所でも気晴らしの方法は。
いかがです？何か不審な点は見つかりましたか？
Yes, you, bro. You are well fucking suspicious. You and your crazy smiling face when we turn around. You are well fucking suspicious. You're the most suspicious shit we've seen this whole anime, man.
いただいたデータからは特に。
よう君鳥野郎、今日もまた優雅に個室でランチかい。
Well, this seems suspicious.
よくあることなんですよ。
Okay.
何分娯楽の少ない環境ですからね。一人ああいう立場の人間が必要なんですよ。彼は彼で役に立っている。ああいう役回りがふさわしいからこそシビラにこの職場を勧められたんじゃないですかね。
それを笑って見過ごせるあんたもここの責任者がお似合いってわけだ。シビラシステム様々だな。
Yeah, look at this guy's face, man. This is one sus-ass son of a bitch. If I didn't know any better, I would say all of the people here are fucking weird, man. Like, everybody in this building is a fucking nutjob. Because, like, even the guy who's taking this shit, bless his heart, like, he shouldn't be there. Like, and he must be, like, angry, right? So, like, flags on that guy. The people bullying him, they're fucking weird. And then this guy, look at this dude. Captain sus, man.
大丈夫か？
すみません。
Nice. Loving this guy. Yeah. Alright, man. Alright, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
あの主任の言ってた通りだと常に一人だけ色相チェックが悪化しているやつがいて、そいつは例外なく後に転属処分を受けているよな。ところがここ1年配置換えはない。
死亡事件が起こるようになったのも1年前からですよね。
Interesting. So maybe this guy is keeping his own rates low because he's getting revenge on the people bullying him. And that keeps him happy. Does it work like that? I don't really know how the system works. If the system does work like that, then isn't it just like a flawed system?
1年間ずっと同じ職員がいじめの対象になってるんだ。データで一目瞭然だな。他の連中はクリアカラーなのにサイコパスを濁らせてるやつが一人だけ。
I thought they said...
でもこいつ最新の計測値だと色相が好転してるよ。
むしろ濁りがピークだったのは塩山の死の前日か。
Ah, that's interesting.
金原以外の職員は金原を痛めつけることでストレスを解消してるんだ。何も不思議なことじゃない。サイマティックスキャンなんてなかった時代には別段珍しい話じゃなかったんだぜ。こういうの。
ふざけるな！貴様のような潜在犯がただの社会のクズに過ぎないという証拠だ。状況証拠に基づいた憶測で行動はできない。俺たちの任務はシビラの判定した犯罪係数をもとに社会の秩序を維持することだ。金原が黒かどうなのかすぐにでも確証をつかんで。黙れ！
木野座さん、ちょっと。
He's acting incredibly strange.
私、みんなに賛成です。ここで犯罪を見過ごすぐらいなら。
I also agree with them, by the way. I know I'm not in this anime, and I know you're not real, but I disagree with you.
格を試してみたい。
君は正気で言ってるのか？
You're the only one
木
not
野
making any
座さん
sense,
こそどう
dude.
かしてます。
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm her! I'm her! I would have shot the guy! I think he's not making any sense. The character I didn't like is me? Oh my word. Wait, what is
ちゃ
it?
んと何かあったんですか？私は執行官とももっとうまくやれます。
I like that she's standing up for herself here. She is growing on me. You guys were right.
君は愚か者の道を進もうというわけか。
Gotta be real, dude. I feel like you've taken the fool's path.
の端くれだ。猟犬どもをうまく手なずけられると思うならやってみろ。愚か者は愚か者らしく何もかも経験で学んでみるがいい。それが理解への早道だ。
ギノザさんって正岡さんと何かあったんですか？
That laugh.
持ち合わせの通信ケーブルは200メートル分か。
That laugh was like
2階のエレ
that laugh was like from the fucking gut, man. That laugh was too real.
そこまで金原の野郎を引っ張り出せるかい？
やるだけはやってみよう。
その話をするだけなんですよね。
Oh dear. This guy's getting blown away, man. This guy's getting blown away. That is a red flag. And also the other guy left as well. Yeah, this is a big old kaboom.
こんなところにいたのか君と野郎。塩山も浅見も郡山も貴様が殺した。そうだな。なんでそんな。貴様がここに閉じこもってる限り犯罪は立証できない。俺たち執行官はな、他の潜在犯をいたぶるのが好きなんだ。だから。
I don't think it's him anymore, man. Something feels off.
がどこにも逃げ出せないよ。この工場に釘付けにしてやる。早速ネットに言いふらしてやるよ。金原裕二はサイコパスの濁った人殺しだってな。貴様はここに這いつくばって震えながら待ってるがいい。自分の人生がぶち壊しになっちまうのをな。
何やってんですか、鴻上さん。
これで金原が人を殺せるやつかどうかはっきりする。前と同じ手口を使うはずだ。そこで犯罪が立証できる。
むちゃくちゃです。
奴が無実なら俺たちはこのまま無事に外までたどり着けるだろう。
That guy, he actually looks chill. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm a bad judge of character.
僕は綺麗になれんだよ。
走れ。
Surely there would have been a safer way of doing it.
逃がさない。お前ら絶対に逃がさない。この場で殺してやる。
God damn, that's some peak ass voice acting, by the way. God, the animation's so good. This fucking anime's turned into 86.
もっと急いで、手遅れになる。
I do have to say, I'm guessing that this cable is basically to give them a connection, right? That's why they mentioned it earlier about the connection cable. This will probably allow them to use their gun. That's my immediate guess. Yeah, out of all the plans they could come up with, this one is an incredibly dangerous one. This whole damn anime is such a good soundtrack so far.
応援を要請して。
Great soundtrack. Damn, bro.
対象の脅威判定が更新されました。執行モードレストに。
What the fuck is this gun? What the fuck is this gun?
ドミネーターの本気は。
This is the coolest gun I've ever seen, man. This is some Judge Dredd RoboCop level shit that we got here, man.
刑事でありたいとそう言っていた彼の眼差しは。
Maybe he wants to be both. Let's go take out the director guy who runs the place as well, man. That guy sucks. He's got that same glint in his eye the other guy had, man. Oh my word. Oh my word. The music's a little too loud sometimes. Yeah, I do have the volume turned up quite loud, to be honest, on the desktop. So it might be quite loud. Working replicas of that gun that like $500. What, they actually like open up and stuff? That's well cool. When you guys said the guns were like $500, I thought you meant just like they look like it. Oh my word. This is pretty fucking good. This is pretty fucking good. This is getting better and better. Alright, things I'm liking so far. First, I'm really liking the writing. The way it's been written, the way the story has been done is brilliant. And immediately from episode 1, you can tell that you're about to be introduced to like a pretty cool world, right? You kind of get that vibe straight away. And the world was my immediate hook, right? It's this cool, futuristic, freaking Blade Runner-esque style world. I was like, this is kind of nice, you know, it's fun. I'm a sucker for a futuristic sort of, what's the word? There's a word for it. Futuristic something world.